spend too much time on that, because like life is wonderful, and like like that was like not my fault. So yeah. So
Okay. Now that brings me to finally the regressive hypnosis. Now you said that Misha Johns was the one that
Johnson.
unlocked Johnson. She's the one that unlocked your memories.
Yeah.
Now I was wondering, and I know you said that you don't like focusing too much on it, but like you're doing a really good interview now, right now. So I was wondering if there was maybe you could give some details about those lost memories starting to flow back into your mind. You know what I mean? And I know like every other day you really don't want to think about it, but like right now is probably the best opportunity for you to get it out there and let people know, these were the memories that came back to me.
Yeah, like well, I remembered like the way they raised our memories, like and I think I'm the only one that like came back with that memory so far. So like was like it was done at the hospital. Like we're sitting at a table, a little machine that they put on the table, and like there's a little wheel on it, and like we put our chin in our forehead, and like there's like a white plastic there, like a white or gray plastic pads, like, and like there's two sticks with two balls that like on your temples that like give shocks, like so that's how like and after they do like an hypnose, like programming, like what you had for life before. So like they erase what you had for life, and like they implant a new memory. But like the memory they implanted in my case was like the flashback I was getting weren't fitting with that at all. So like that's why I dig through this, and like went to like Misha Johnson and asked for like a regression hypnose, because like I was getting like few flashbacks, and like so yeah, that's why I went to the hypnose like a bit kind of
Now you
to
also you also mentioned too that afterwards they reprogrammed you with false
yeah.
memories on top of, like they would wipe your memories but then put false memories in it.
Yeah, like they program yeah, I had the nicest childhood. I went twice to Disney, and like just like basic like kind of like frame uh, memory that like, and yeah, I went twice to Disney, but like wasn't twice to go to Disney. Like well, I went twice to Disney, but like I had a test to go do at the NASA there, like. Kennedy or Cape Cod or Kennedy Center. Like there's a NASA there, like close to Walt Disney or whatever. And like the first time I went was like a machine that were pairing us to in it, and like the thing was turning super fast till we wipe out. And like that was to check the G's that we could handle. And like after like we left that place, and like continue our vacation, like Walt Disney, SeaWorld, and all. Like, but the second year, the test was like a glass box kind of thing with icy water in it, and like they were putting monitors with tape, and like putting us, making us sit in the container, and like a guy with a white suit, and then like the monitor and taking notes, and like and after a certain time, like okay, get up, so, and giving me a towel, and like after we continued our vacation, like and yeah, that's
Yeah, no, I'm glad you actually mentioned Disney because that was something that really stuck out to me when you brought that up. Now, you said that you tested twice at NASA and probably was
yeah.
never a part of the secret space program. So you don't know for sure if you were or you weren't actually a part of the secret space program, but you were a part of like MK
I think
Ultra.
I think I was like in that program too. Like I think like they match us in a few different fields. Like when we're like strong psychic and stuff,
Uh huh.
like they make us like yeah, that we can like play around a bit in those fields. So
So, exactly what kind of tests were being done at NASA? If you could possibly maybe kind of give us a little
well,
bit.
those I remember those two tests in my case was like the spinning machine that for to figure out how many G's we could handle, and like the cold water bath to see how long we could handle like the cold water and yeah, that was two of the tests, but like that's only like one of the place like NASA, like Camp Hero, or like another place in Canada was Bagotville, like the Air Force base there. There's a big underground base there with huge tunnels. They were traveling us there with golf carts with a little light flashing on the golf carts because like we were crossing other golf carts with like, and there were like a few trailers like behind the golf carts, people sitting in it like going that way, or people sitting in those golf carts going that way, like where we came from. So that was the place is huge. Like it's hard to you got to see it to process how big this is underground, and like all those tunnels and all, and like so like yeah, there's I think like a lot is coming out like lately with everything that's happening. So I hope there's going to be more of that, more exposing of that, and that's going to stop. Like we need to have access to those places underground. Like yeah,
Cool.
like
Now,
their tax money is going there anyway. Like
yep.
you think it's going up here? Nah.
Right. Now, you also said that you still use your abilities sometimes, even today. So, I was wondering if maybe you could kind of tell us what you still do when it comes to astral projection.
I, and honestly, I want to keep those like secret a bit just for protection because I like like I gotta keep a bit of like yeah, a bit of stuff for me just to back my ass because like I'm taking I'm attacking something bigger, so like
It's a good
yeah,
idea to
but
keep it
like
private. Yeah, I agree with you on that. And it's like I said, there's a reason why I wanted to do the interview this way because, like, there are people who like to uh, they're very opinionated about this subject. And I've been researching into the secret space program for a while. I haven't been a part of it or anything like that, but I am curious with the stories. Um, so and I know that there's a lot of people that give you guys a lot of slack or won't cut you any slack or anything, give you a hard time. So that's the reason why I wanted to do this, so that you could tell your story and, to damn with the rest of it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because for one thing, I started doing this channel back almost a year ago with old John from the Wonderful World of Weirdness. And I had to do a lot of changes on here. So, but with that, it's got a pretty big following, So this is a chance to get your word out to a bigger audience. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's awesome.
and
Like I appreciate this.
and
Like
I also stream it on. Well, I keep forgetting the freaking name of all of them, but I stream it on Odyssey, YouTube, X, Rumble, as well as Twitch. So,
that that's nice.
we got that going on, and I really do enjoy doing these interviews. I enjoy hearing your guys' stories. So if you know anybody else that wants to come on and do some more conversations about the secret space program and the stuff you've been through, freaking feel free to let them know. They're welcome here. This is a
I
this is a community platform, okay? That's the thing that I insisted on when I got joined up with it. This means that if you're a part of the community for the Wonderful World of Weirdness, we'll let you come on and do your own show if you want. You know what I mean? So, You can be on our shows anytime you want. If you see us in here, you seen all the ruffians in the chat room. I mean, you know what I mean. They come in here. They'll join the show, stuff like that. So it's a community base, and you're always welcome to come in when we're doing shows. Okay.
Thanks, that's amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Now,
like hopefully, a lot of people will like by through my memories of events or like will like remember similar stuff that they went through and like will like bring some curiosity enough for them to go and like get this cleared out of like, their mind like through hypnosis to see if it's like real or like you're going nuts, like
yeah,
so because like at some point you get like that feeling that are you going nuts for real, like
yeah.
so yeah.
So I'm gonna open it up, and Mr. Edworthy here, if he has any questions, I'll let him ask you some questions.
I was fairly ignorant of the MK Ultra program until now. I was aware of it, but I've never really looked at it in any detail. Don't think I've got any questions. It's just been a really interesting discussion from the perspective of somebody who went through all of that. Yeah, I just curious. How serious does this affect you in your current day-to-day current situation, or does not?
Yeah, it affects me like lately, like since like that's why like it's the people that don't go and do their because like it's you gotta figure out that like you'll be like a period of like like probably a year or two of like processing all this and accepting all this, and it can be faster like if you have help and all. So that's why I'm trying to like with each book I'm selling like I'm giving $1 like towards like a foundation that I want to organize with a few of the survivors to help other survivors and like give them resources, help like sample like regression hypnose or like counseling or like like just to help them a bit, like because we've been left to like we're like yeah the we got abandoned a bit, like so by like people like participating in this and all, everything's gonna get known. People are gonna get their story out, more story out, because like it's not just mine. Like mine is popular because like Stranger Thing was based on it, but like I'm not the only kid that was there, and like some had it probably worse than me, like so like, and that's those people that we need to get out and like share their life experience, because like like I'm talking a bit about like a few of my buddies that were in the project that got erased and all, but like some like like didn't have life after this, after the project, like they fucked us up, like, and like yeah, like we need to like change this, and like life is good, and like those people that are fucked up, like like make me talk with one, and like I'll figure out a way to get them back, like like through slowly and all, like not through the medical process that they have now in place, like we need different alternative, like different trades that will nice people that will take their time, and like so yeah, I think that's the goal, like with this foundation is to help like other survivors, like to like deal with this, cope with this, come out with their story, and like so that we stop that pattern, and like expose them so that it doesn't work and they can't like take more kids, and like because like it's a big thing, like so yeah,
No, I
that's what
do.
I'm doing.
I do know, like, whenever you bring that up, with the mental problems and everything afterwards, I know that you guys have a lot of issues with that going on with your community, where there are people who suffer from mental illnesses because of it. They
Oh
have
yeah.
a bad, and I notice among lot of them, a lot of the ones that are popular even in your guys' group have physical illnesses, extremely a lot of physical illnesses and stuff. There's been a couple of them I noticed that they've actually had families do freaking wellness checks on them, where they have a cop come out to check them to see if they're okay, because of those situations. So,
Yeah, they're more propice to have like those kind of episode like in their life after being through MK. Like I remember the time when they erased my memory. I was like for a while like glitching. Okay, and I was scaring myself because like sometimes I was talking with people that I love, family or whatever, and at some point you just get blank and like you don't even listen to what they say. You're just thinking of how you can like do it in 5 seconds. Da, 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 and but you have to fucking control yourself so that doesn't go ta 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 on somebody you love, like so like that was a glitch, that's a bit why I left like a bit that period because they just erased my memory and all like so yeah. But this like through time like now it's not happening anymore. I'm okay but like I was scaring myself, like because like you go like in kind of a blind spot, like just in your mind, and like you're programmed to kill, kind of thing. Like so, fuck, like you don't stay close to the people you love in that time. So yeah.
yeah. So, with the questions and everything, are you happy with all the questions I asked? Is there anything that I left out that you'd like to bring up that I didn't mention?
Well, like honestly, like no, I think it's a great interview. Like there's so many stuff like like it's a lifetime of it. I have like buddies that like are stuck in jail and like I have to prove that like I'm a CIA asset. Like hopefully there's one of them that are gonna come out for me. Like because I have like good intention to like help people. It's not for my benefits or like it's to help people and like because one of my buddies is stuck with 2 like life sentence in jail because like when they all set us up he had bigger charge and yeah like he needs to have a chance at life. Like that's not how it works. We're gonna change this. So,
Okay.
that's it. That's
No,
yeah.
no, no. Sonia Galactic. She showed up before or just after the interview was done. She's in the chat now. If you'd like to say hi, Sonia, feel free to.
Hi.
Hi,
Now,
Hi,
Sonia.
everybody.
now
Hi. Nice to meet you.
we're interviewing Christian L, and he has had past experiences with MK Ultra, Operation Monarch, as well as the Montauk uh, Freedom Base.
The Montauk Boys, like yeah, that was one of the division. A few of us were going through this, and like that's the Montauk Boys, like kind of a
Mhm.
little army of the reserve kind of thing. Yeah.
So if there's
Yeah.
anything that you're curious about concerning all those stuff, then feel free to ask.
Okay. Well, it's good to be here. I know you were going to go on Rob's show there, Chris. Did you ever get on there? I didn't see one with you, but I wanted to catch it.
Yeah,
Rob.
yeah, like on typical skeptic. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
one, but like like the thing that's funny. Okay, like in the first like 2 days or whatever, like I think there were like 400 views and like 126 likes, and like it like in the 3-4 days after, it went up to 2,000 viewings, and like
Whoa.
but like like people were trying to like, and you were seeing that